Hey everyone, welcome to our booster night. Okay, it's going to take everybody a couple minutes to get on. So I'm just going to pause and give you a second. Listen, you're going to want a pen and a piece of paper because I'm going to write down some good stuff. So I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to get on. Okay, looks like there are a few of you that still need to get entered into the group. All righty. Okay, ladies, looking for the boosters. You're in the right place. I'm giving everybody a few minutes because it looks like a few people having problems getting in. So hold on. Okay. Um, all right, we are a second to get here. Okay, let's see. It's gonna ask, hey, so listen, it's gonna ask I think when you first logged on, it probably asked for permission for you to give StreamYard permission to use your name. I'm using the StreamYard app to, because we're going live in a couple Mary Kay groups. So if you see that anywhere, go ahead and give permission. See who is commenting. Otherwise, you may need to attach your name to your comments because it's several Facebook groups. So I can't always watch them live, but I will try to bounce back and forth. So if you're here, we want you to go ahead and introduce yourself. So let's start with that. So go ahead and introduce yourself. Let us know who invited you, where you're coming live from. So if you're a consultant, we want to hear from you as well as from the guests. So go ahead and type in your name. Like, this is Jan and I'm in wherever. This Julia, I'm coming live from Jacksonville, Florida, because like I said, we're going live in several Mary Kay groups, and that way because I can't see all the comments. It just says Facebook user. So, all right, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to give everybody a second to kind of type in their name. Again, you'll want to put in your name and who invited you and where you're going live from. So as we give everybody a chance to get on and do that, you're also going to want a pen and a piece of paper. I'm going to say some really fun stuff. So you're going to want a pen and a piece of paper. Yay, Jennifer is on here. Okay, she's from Jacksonville. I invited her. And so I am going to do a drawing for those who are on live. But then we'll do another drawing for everybody that will include those who are watching recorded. So if you are watching this recorded, make sure that you still comment along. But like I said, you're for sure gonna want a pen and a piece of paper. And if you have the ability, make sure when you comment that you put your name with it, because unless you gave StreamYard permission, I can't see your name. Let's see. Yay, Julie, you did a perfect job. Okay, I love it. Welcome. And so anyways, you're going to want a pen and a piece of paper because I'm going to say some really good stuff. I'm going to give it just a couple more minutes to get started. And then we'll be getting going, which is really fun. And so for those of you who don't know me, I'll introduce myself while we're waiting. My name is Julia Crowley, and I'm a sales director with Mary Kay. I likely invited you, or one of the consultants in our unit invited you. And so I have been working this Mary Kay business for 13 years. For 12 of those years, I've been a director. So for 12 years, I've been getting the new products about 2 months before they hit market and able to try them out. And this is one of the most exciting things. And there's probably two things I super love. Well, three things I super love in business. One is the products. I love getting not only to know great quality products, but also getting to see the top of the line products. And you're going to get to see those tonight. Second thing I love is the camaraderie. I love the sisterhood within our unit. And so one of my favorite parts about these Facebooks, for those watching live or recorded, is the interaction in the comments. So please comment and interact. I am going to try and monitor that tonight, but I will also go back through and make comments. So please comment and interact. The more you do it, the more fun it gets, and I will pick winners from the comments. And the third thing I love is the flexibility. Okay, my kids are just finished going to bed. Like, dad's doing bedtimes and I'm doing Mary Kay. Like, I love that I can work like that and we can have the afternoon together. So perfect. All right, ladies, I love it. Okay, I think we are going to go ahead and get started here. So again, if you can put in your name and where you're coming live from as you jump on, and when you make a comment, you can just like attach your name at the end of it. That would help so that I can see, unless you gave StreamYard permission to see your name. Okay, so we are gonna go ahead and get going. Alrighty, so you are here for our Boost Your Anti-Aging Night. What a special, special night this is. And so this is really about how to take your skincare regimen to the next level, especially where it's in regards to aging. And anti-aging covers a whole wide variety of things: wrinkles, dark spots, sagging skin, just the lack of like plumpness and vibrancy and all of that. All of that comes from something to do with the aging process. And so we're going to talk about how to fight all of that, but at super levels. So I think you're going to love this tonight. And we are going to be featuring everything in this line is going to be from everything we talk about tonight is going to be from our Clinical Solutions line. So how many of you have one of these white bottle products? So if you have a white bottle product, comment in which ones you have. You may have the retinol or the facial milk. You may have the vitamin C, or you may have the HA, and some of you may even have the new stuff. But this is our completed Clinical Solutions line, and we're going to be talking about them as a whole, not just talking about them, but also talking about like, how do they fit into my regimen? Why do I need them? And what do I need? Because you don't necessarily need them all. And so we're going to be talking about what that looks like. And so if you have any of these white bottles, comment your name. Yes, just like Jennifer did. That's perfect, Jennifer. So comment what you've got. I love it, ladies. So, but here's the thing about these boosters. These really are taking your skincare to the next level. Everything in the Clinical Solutions line is medical grade product. So it's called Derma Cosmetics, which means it does cosmetic things, right, for beauty, but it also does things at the skin and dermatological level. And so that is like products you would get at a dermatologist or even on a prescription. And now you can get them right from your Mary Kay consultant, which is so awesome. So I'm going to leave this up for a bit because I know some of you are just joining. So go ahead and still comment in your name. Make sure you say your name because I can't tell otherwise, and say which consultant invited you and where you're coming live from. Yay, I love it. Okay, so many of you have some of these white bottles. You're going to love seeing how they all go together. All right, so what I'm going to do is to give you a little idea of the science behind this line as a whole, and we're going to really dive into the pieces and what that looks like in your regimen. But to give you an idea of the science behind, I'm going to play a quick video from Mary Kay. It's just a couple minutes. You'll want to pay attention. Make sure you have your pen and your paper because as we go, you're going to think of questions and products you're interested in. But I'm going to go ahead and play this video for you. Hold on one second.
What if you could take your skincare routine to the next level?
Having a skincare regimen is one of the best ways to keep your skin healthy and age gracefully. While regimens provide great skin benefits, you can further address skin concerns in a targeted way.
That's where boosters come in. And in this video, Dr. Hines and I will walk you through what boosters are, how to choose the best one for your skin, and how to apply them. These high-concentration, solution-specific treatments are designed to complement your existing skincare routine by targeting skin-specific needs even more.
This means adding them to your skincare regimen instead of replacing it. So you're boosting your regimen's broader benefits by targeting more specific skin concerns.
Now, some of you may be wondering, what about serums? Both boosters and serums hold a valuable place in a skincare routine. Serums deliver advanced benefits, but if you want to address a very targeted skin concern, adding a booster can help take your regimen to the next level.
The Mary Kay Clinical Solutions boosters are considered dermacosmetic, which means they deliver both beauty benefits and dermatological benefits, similar to formulas you'd find in a dermatologist's office or med spa.
In developing the new Mary Kay Clinical Solutions line of products, we went above and beyond the normal process of testing and claims review by providing behind-the-scenes access to an external advisory panel of U.S. board-certified dermatologists to help validate the formula and ingredients.
Now that you're a little more informed about boosters, let's talk about how you choose the right one for you. As we said before, boosters complement your skincare regimen by targeting a specific skin concern. If you want to focus on an issue like lines and wrinkles, you choose the Mary Kay Clinical Solutions C plus resveratrol line reducer. If your main concern is hydration, you may want to use the Mary Kay Clinical Solutions HA plus ceramide hydrator. For uneven skin tone, you may want to choose Mary Kay Clinical Solutions Ferulic plus niacinamide brightener. And if you're primarily skin smoothness, Mary Kay Clinical Solutions PHA plus AHA resurfacer would be a great way to boost your routine. So if your goal is to address a single issue with benefits, a booster may be the right solution for you. Once you found the best booster for your skin, you would squeeze 6 to 8 drops into your hands and smooth the product over your face and neck, avoiding the eye area, based on the booster's instructions after cleansing and toning your skin.
Remember that consistency is the key to achieving maximum benefits no matter what you use.
And whether you're trying to decide between boosters or need some help adding one of these targeted solutions to your routine, your Mary Kay independent beauty consultant is just a call or a text away from helping you navigate the world of dermocosmetic skincare.
Visit marykay.com today to connect with your personal skincare advisor and to learn more about how.
Okay, so all right, sorry, technical difficulties there. Okay, I'm interested in what you guys thought about the video. So that gives a little overview, and then we're going to dive into it. So one of the things that they talked about is that those boosters hit a targeted different things. So like, you know how you go to the doctor, to your main primary care, if you have several things going on, right? But then they send you to a specialist that handles one thing and handles it really well. That's what these boosters are like. We're also going to talk about retinol tonight. So that is going to come into play. We're going to talk about it at the end of the boosters. But these are the 4 things that the boosters address. So I'm going to have you type into the comments, what of these do you most want to address? And it can be more than one. So you're going to type in one of these 4 things or multiples of them. So dark spots, skin texture, wrinkles, or hydration. So what is it for you? And when we talk dark spots, we mean age spots, sunspots, hyperpigmentation, skin discoloration. All of that is under the dark spot category. Okay. And that product is going to be our ferulic acid product. All right. If you are somebody who who really has problems with skin texture, maybe you have scarring or acne or that sort of thing that you've had in the past, then that's going to be our PHA and AHA product. Okay. And then there is also, there's also people who want to work on skin, on wrinkles. And so if you're like, I need to reduce lines and wrinkles, that's going to be our vitamin C product. And lastly, but not least, those who want to increase hydration, that's going to be our HA product. So I love it. I love that, Deborah, that you just said all of the above. And so, yes, so go ahead and comment in your things. I'm loving seeing all of these, Julie and Deborah and Jan. Awesome. Jennifer, perfect. So you guys keep going ahead and putting these in, and when you can, attach your names to it as well. And so this is what we're going to deal with tonight. We're looking at these boosters and how can they help on those individual things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you into a dive into each booster. Okay. So this booster right here. All right. This is the first one we're going to talk about. This is your PHA and your AHA booster. Now this booster is designed for skin texture. Now you may already be using some things for skin texture, like our Revealing Radiance Facial Peel or our microdermabrasion. All right. In theory, this is a deeper and different exfoliant. This is a chemical exfoliant. And so that's not necessarily bad things. That means it uses chemicals to break apart the dead skin cells. So about every 30 days, your skin exfoliates itself. The problem is that a lot of those dead skin cells still sit on the surface. So you need a deeper exfoliant. Now, here's what's powerful about this. we're using 2 alpha hydroxys. We're using 2 alpha hydroxys acids to get that dead skin cell off, and they work in 2 different ways. The PHA actually does gentle exfoliation on the surface, so those molecules are bigger and they stay on the surface of your skin. All right, and they work on the dead skin cells that are at the surface but have not sloughed off. Then the AHA is the alpha hydroxy. We use a glycolic acid, and that one provides a deep exfoliant. It's actually going to go several layers into the skin. So most of the exfoliants that you're using are only going to use one of these alpha hydroxys, but we're using 2 here. And so that's getting you both surface and deep skin texture removal. And then we also add a plant-based glycerin. That's going to help to soothe the skin. All right. So there's a lot of irritation that can come when you're exfoliating to that level. And so the glycerin helps really reduce that. And so this booster you use 2 to 3 times a day. And now this is something important to know about this booster is that you cannot use it with retinol. So if you are using prescription strength retinol or like our Clinical Solutions retinol or tretinoids, you cannot use this product with retinol. You also cannot use this product if you are using our full Clear Proof acne line, not just the charcoal mask, but if you're using the acne treatment system, then this product would not be for you. It's just too many active ingredients on your face. But this is great for people who've had, like, maybe you have bumps in your skin, scarring in your skin. This is going to be a great product. And let me just say this now about these products. Here's what's so great about them. All of them, all of these boosters are designed to go on right after your cleanser. So you put them on right after your cleanser and before any of your serums. They're very thin. I'm going to show you the vitamin C because it's orange and you can see it better. So see, it's a very thin, almost like an oil, but it's not. And you just put drops in your hand and you rub it all over your face. You can also do most of these on your neck area. This just is so simple. These boosters are to add to your regimen. That's what I love about it. They're easy to add, but they make big differences. So if you were doing the PHA and AHA once a week in the evening only, you would go ahead and put on 6 to 8 drops around your face, avoiding your eye area. The other great part about this is all other exfoliants have to be washed off, and this one doesn't. You literally put it on, put your moisturizer on, go to bed, and in the morning you wash your face. It's so great. You don't have to like wait. So if you're one of those people who you're like, I don't have time for a mask or a peel, this is a perfect option for you. Boosters are $38 each, but we're going to show you how to get them for half off or free. So stay with me for that one. Okay, so let's talk about another booster here. First off, go ahead and comment in your questions or your comments. So who's excited about the PHA and the AHA? Go ahead and comment or post in your comments there. So the next product we're going to talk about is our Visible Spot Reducer. All right, so this one is our new ferulic and niacinamide booster. So this has 3 key ingredients in it. The first is ferulic acid. That's a naturally found chemical in plants. It's a high potent antioxidant that acts as a shield for your skin, and it defends from all those external factors like Clorox, smoke, pollen, all the bad stuff we're coming in contact with, right? It's going to defend against those. It also has niacinamide, which is a form of vitamin B3. And this essential nutrient is a brightening superpower, known to really brighten the skin. And the third thing is it has our patented navy bean extract. Mary Kay scientists were the first to discover that navy bean extract will actually go right to the dark spots in the skin and under the layers and work to lighten those naturally. So we use all 3 of those. So what's really cool about this product is you're coming at the skin discoloration, again, dark spots, hyperpigmentation, even redness and such. You're coming at that from 3 different avenues, 3 different ways to work on skin discoloration are all in this product, which is really amazing. Now, on some of these products, we have before and afters, and some we don't. because a lot of these are brand new, right? So they have just hit the market, but I do have some before and afters that I want to show you. So I'm going to take myself out of this so you can look a little closer. So this one is just 2 weeks of using this product morning and night. Again, just 6 to 8 drops morning and 6 to 8 drops at night. And so you can see she's used this on her face and her neck. And so what's really great about this product is you probably have those sun and dark spots in other places, not just your face. So of course you want to treat your face, but probably your neck and your chest. And how about your arms? Like, do any of you have a lot of age spots on your arms? Look at the difference here. This is just after 1 week for one of our consultants using it morning and night again. I mean, I'm thinking there are so many parts of my body where I can use this product. I'm going to need like a big vat, right? So this is the Ferulic. Remember, a lot of the dark spot treatments out there use one active ingredient to work on the skin discoloration. This is using 3 of them. So you're getting it in 3 different directions. So it is highly effective. Okay, I'm super excited. We're through 2 of them. I want to hear what you're excited about, what your questions are. And if you hear a product and you're like, I want that, you just type your name and I want that booster. I want the dark spot booster, whatever it is. We'll keep track of it later for you as well. Okay, so 2 boosters down, we've talked about skin texture and skin and dark spot reduction, skin discoloration reduction. Those are the 2 brand new boosters. So those ones literally just hit the market this week. But we also have 2 other boosters that you may or may not be using already. So I want to mention those boosters as well. And so the next one is our vitamin C plus resveratrol. Okay, so this product is designed to fight wrinkles. So vitamin C, as you may know, is a heroic antioxidant. It's widely used for its ability to fight visible signs of aging. But this is a high concentration of vitamin C. You can tell because it's orange when you pull the droppers out. And it works around the clock to help your skin. So that's why we apply it morning and night. You know, vitamin C is going to support the skin's natural collagen and elastin production. And that's going to improve the look of fine lines and wrinkles. It's also going to protect from the harmful effects of the UV rays and the pollution-induced free radicals that are in the environment and that get on our skin. So this one will also reduce the appearance of lines and wrinkles caused by photo damage as well, like from the sun. And then this not only has vitamin C, but it also has resveratrol in it. So that is similar to vitamin C in that it's a highly potent antioxidant. And it not only works on visible signs of aging, but also protects the skin's surface. This is the stuff that helps to fortify the collagen and elastin again. And this product can be used morning and night. All right, let's see. I'm going to come off of that. So some of you might already be using this vitamin C product, but this is your wrinkle reducer. So again, you're doing those 6 to 8 drops. You can see this one here, right? 6 to 8 drops morning and night. Now we also have a product that works on hydration. Now after this, you're going to be like, wait, Julia, I feel like I need a lot of these. Don't worry, I'm getting to that. So our last booster here is the Clinical Solutions HA plus ceramide. So most of us know HA these days. It's a very hot, highly talked about anti-aging ingredient. And so this is it is a powerful humectant, which means it brings and holds moisture. Hyaluronic acid actually holds 1,000 times its weight in water, which means it's going to keep water at the surface of your skin, which is going to keep our skin looking plump and looking hydrated and young. Now, one of the things that makes Mary Kay's HA different is that we actually use acid. So you're getting boosters. We also use the ceramide, which is used for skin moisture, and it's used to help. It's an antioxidant as well, and it's used to help improve skin hydration and the natural skin barrier and maintain the natural skin barrier. We also have some plant extracts in this one, which are going to help to increase the moisture and again protect that skin barrier. So this is a great product for everyone that can be used morning and night as well. Awesome. Okay, so those are our 4 boosters. Okay. So we have those 4 boosters that 4 different things, right? So don't worry if you haven't kept track of all of this. Your consultant is going to follow up with you afterwards and go over that, right? But we have the 4 different boosters that work on those 4 different key areas. Now, part of our clinical solutions also includes retinol. So where are my retinol girls at? I know some of you chimed in earlier, but go ahead and just put your hand up or comment your name and that you use retinol. I want to see where my retinol girls are at. And so I could not talk about clinical solutions and not mention the retinol. Let me say this. We're going to talk about how these boosters go together in a minute. But if you're like, I need all of them, I need all of the boosters, well, you can do that. But my first question would be, are you using the retinol? Because the retinol does address all of those issues. So for a lot of us, we're using the retinol plus 1 or 2 of these boosters. All right. But if you want to use all the boosters, my first question would be, have you tried the retinol? Some people are allergic and can't use it. But if you can use the retinol, it is the gold standard. This is because this is our prescription strength retinol, 0.5%, and it is the gold standard in anti-aging. It is a high form of vitamin A, and it does a lot of these things we've addressed. It does wrinkles, it firms and hydrates the skin, it evens out the skin tone. And I think what you're going to notice from this is the before and after speak for themselves. So this is one of our team members, Sherry, who may be watching this recorded. So this is about her 3 or 4 month before and after. And so anyways, look at, if you can see up close, especially if you're not on phone, you'll be able to see it better. And so this shows her before and after, a lot of reduction in dark spots, a lot of hydration brought to her cheeks, a lot of fine lines and wrinkles removed. I mean, Sherry looks beautiful before, but she looks even more beautiful. This picture is of my friend B. Now, B, she told me I could say her age. B is 65 in this picture. She's been using Mary Kay for about 30 years. So she has very little wrinkles. But do you see what a difference in the skin tone it made? Because we don't realize what a dark layer we get to our skin because of all the UV damage. And so retinol is really going to remove all of that as well as work on the lines and wrinkles. So I always say you should have the retinol. If you can use retinol, get retinol because it does so many things at once. Now, in addition to the retinol, you can add some of these boosters. So let's talk a little bit about that for a minute. Okay. And your consultant can go over this more with you. But I want to talk a little bit about what boosters can be used when and with what. Okay. So consultants, we actually have a little chart that shows you what can be used when, and it's important. And so listen, if you are using, if you want to use the PHA and the AHA, this cannot be used with retinol. Okay. The only other booster that you can use with it is the hyaluronic. Okay. So you can use hyaluronic, PHA, you can use this as well. Now, these 3 boosters here, the booster, okay, that's the one for volumizing, can be used with any of the other boosters as well as the retinol. HA is great for retinol. It also works great with all these other boosters. So everyone can use this HA for hydration morning and night, okay? And I really recommend this, especially if you're in your later 40s or above. Everybody needs HA and the benefits, okay? So you can add that into every regimen. Then from there, you will likely choose one of these other boosters, okay? Again, if you have retinol, you will not be using the PHA. If you do have retinol, then what we say is through your retinization period before you add in these other boosters. So your retinization period typically refers to your first 4 to 8 weeks. It may be different for some of you. And so especially if you have sensitive skin, we want to be careful that you use your retinol for 4 to 8 weeks and consult your consultant. She'll let you know how long to use it for, depending on if you're using it on working up to a daily basis, or if you're using it with one of our skin cycling routines. You may only take you 4 weeks to get to retinization. But while you're in retinization, the only other booster that you would be using during retinization is the HA. Okay, that is your first 4 to 8 weeks with retinol. Once you're through retinization, and a lot of you on this have been using the retinol for a while, so you're like, oh, I'm way past that. You can add in these other boosters. So what can you add in? Well, you can add in our HA morning and night, and then you can add in our ferulic with niacinamide for the dark spots, and you can add in our wrinkle reducer. Now, if you want to use both of these, because I know some of you are like, I want both. Okay. Most people choose one or the other, but if you want both, you just use them on different days or use one in the morning and one at night. Okay. And that's because these are both really great ingredients. It's not that they will interact with each other and cause a reaction. It's just that we want each to be able to seep into the skin and do what it needs to do. So we want to be careful about throwing too much on your skin on one day. So if you are like, I love all the key anti-aging ingredients, that's so great. Then make sure that your consultant follows up with you and does a skin cycling session with you so that you can see how to put those in a rotating order so that they're not using too much at once. Does that make sense? Okay. Awesome. All right. I'm going to be looking for your questions. So go ahead and type in some questions that you have about these boosters because I want to know what your questions are, what you'd like to know about them. And then let's talk about some specials real quick while I'm waiting for you to post your questions. And again, go ahead and type your questions in with your name so I know who sent them. All right. So first off, as I mentioned, each of these boosters is $38, okay? $38. The use-up rate varies, I would say 1 to 3 months. If you're using it morning and night, 6 to 8 drops, it's typically about a month, but mine have been lasting longer than that. And then as a set, comes with our retinol and our facial milk. I love having this facial milk in your bathroom because if you do develop like skin irritancy or redness with any product, you can use this facial milk and the plant stem cells, the plant fatty acids, will actually help to calm the skin and reduce reaction. So this is a product to have together. But if you don't have the retinol yet, it's $120 as a set, which is a set savings, and it lasts 6 months. But I bet some of you are like, okay, I'd like to have several boosters. Like I want several of these things. Would you like to see how to get them at 50% off? Okay, let me show you. All right, consultants, pay attention so you know what I'm giving your people here. That you'll be honoring. So we're going to give you a chance to get 50% off your whole order. Whatever it is you want, we're going to give you a chance to get 50% off. We never do this. And here's what you're going to do in return. In return, you're going to book within the 24 hours, you're going to go ahead and set a session in the next 3 weeks with your consultant, whether it be virtual or in person, to do a spa session with 3 to 6 friends. It can be a booster night. We can do a skincare night. We can do a masking night. We can even do a makeup night. But you're going to book a spa session with your consultant for 3 to 6 friends. As long as you book that within the next 24 hours and you set a date and time, you're going to get 50% off everything you want now. Oh, isn't that awesome? And here's the thing. If you are getting any of these products, your consultant will set a follow-up appointment with you to do that in person or virtual where she can check on your skin. That's so important because somewhere in that 1 to 3 week window, we may have to tweak formulas or tweak the amount you're using the product. So it's so important that if you're getting any of these boosters or retinol, please make sure you do not leave that conversation without booking a follow-up with your consultant. And if you're going to book it anyways, why not share it with 3 to 6 friends and get 50% off? Okay. Isn't that awesome? And listen, it's simple and easy, and you don't have to know who you want to invite. We can help you figure that out later. All you have to know is that you want 50% off. So if you're like, okay, I want 50% off, go ahead and type that in, like 50%. Don't worry, this isn't your only time to claim it. But if you want 50% off, type it in, and that way your consultant knows to follow up with you. Remember, whether you're listening live or recorded, you still want to type that in. Okay, perfect. So one other way that I'm going to show you to get your booster totally free. This is awesome, right? Free is even better. So you can pick a booster of your choice, get this totally free booster if you do decide to become a Mary Kay consultant in the next 24 hours. So we give you till tomorrow night at this time to get started. So if you follow up with your consultant and you're like, you know what, I want 50% off my product all the time. And I want to be able to learn about the new products coming out and maybe even make a little money on the side. If that's you, do you know that for just $30, you can actually get your product at 50% off, and you can even make some money in your pocket. And so for just as low as $30, there are other startup options, but you can get started for as low as $30. You will get one of these $38 boosters free. Are you following the math there? Right? So this is a great time. So if you're like, I want the free booster, just type in free booster and we will follow up with you. All right. So I'm going to answer a few of your questions that are coming in here. Okay, so Deb is asking, can I ferulic and the brightener? Okay, so the ferulic and the niacinamide on my off days for retinol. Yes, once your skin is retinized. So Deb, for you specifically, you're doing our skin cycling technique. And so that's going to be a faster process for you. So because your skin is sensitive, we're going to have you do a week or a couple weeks with just the retinol and then liner. And so that way we're just giving your skin time to adjust. So it's not that those products are necessarily bad together. It's just that when your skin is getting used to a highly active ingredient, too many of them at once is just too much. And so we're going to give it time to adjust. And so Deborah, I will follow up with you specifically to help you with that. Okay, so Beth asked a really powerful question. Can you use the AHA and PHA booster? And they all have different colors. So that's the lime green booster. Can you use it on off retinol days? No. This product can only be used if you're not using the retinol. So if you're using the retinol, you don't need it. You're getting enough skin resurfacing. This will be too much skin resurfacing with the retinol. So this product is really designed for people skin texture issues and are not using retinol. And there are people out there. There are people that are allergic to retinol or for whatever reason are not using the retinol. And so for those people working on skin texture, that is what the AHA and PHA are for. Okay, great. Let me just check and see if we have any last questions. So you can go ahead and type your comments in, whether you are live or recorded. You can go ahead and type your comments in, and we will be picking a winner. So I will be picking winners from the comments. All right, which is so exciting. And Jennifer Staple, I just drew her name for our winner tonight from these comments. And so, but don't worry, I'll be picking a winner from all of the comments after the next 24 hours. So those watching recorded, for those watching live or recorded, let me tell you how this is going to end. As soon as you get off, whether you're watching live or recorded, you're going to text your consultant and let her know you just watched the booster. She is going to pick up the phone, or she's going to text you and set a time to pick up the phone and call you. Your consultant will actually earn free product for you watching this event and following up with her. But you do have to follow up with her on the phone. What's she going to do on the phone? Well, on the phone, she's just going to take about 3 to 5 minutes, ask you some feedback from the event and answer your questions, because I know you'll have some questions. Okay. And if you do want to take advantage of any of those specials, the 50% off, or the free booster, your consultant will help you with it when she talks to you. And if you're not wanting to take advantage of those specials, don't worry. Your consultant has a special discount for you for being on it. And so when you follow up with her, she is going to give you details on that. So do not miss it, because you only have 24 hours to follow up with her. So message her as soon as you get off this. And that way she and you both get credit. Oh my gosh, we appreciate you taking the time to be on this group. I am looking forward to answering your questions, so putting them into the chat, and I will go back through and read them. Thank you so much for taking the time. Make sure you follow up with your consultants so you get entered to win great prizes, and she gets entered to win as well. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.